turn to ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. TNC's turn to ban. Dire team pick. TNC's turn to...
EHOME Macau!
TNC's turn to pick.
League's assassin.
Ten seconds remaining. Dire team pick.
Ancient apparition.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. TNC's turn to ban.
Brewmaster!
Dire team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. TNC's turn to ban. Dire team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. TNC's turn to pick. Dire team pick.
Clockwork!
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. TNC's turn to
Earth Spirit.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team pick.
Morphling.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. TNC's turn to bat.
Anti-mage.
Ten seconds remaining. Dire team ban. Ten seconds remaining. Dire team pick. TNC's turn to pick. Mirana. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Dragon Knight.
Choose your hero.
Alright, so we've got TNC versus EHOME, ladies and gentlemen.
10 seconds
Who we got on a who?
remaining.
Let me switch over.
5 seconds remaining.
Raven Morphling. I've seen Raven Morphling a lot of times do really well. Really well. But the anti-mage, CTY anti-mage. We've seen him do some crazy stuff in terms of item builds in the past. So let's see what he can do. See what he can do this game. And as I said, it's going to be interesting to see how well the anti-mage sort of pairs up against the Medusa. Cuckoo DK, Sam H Clockwork on the offlane. So it's called Clockwork. Tim's playing Support Nyx Assassin. 1437 playing with Support Ancient Apparition. So lanes, as I said, pretty much what we're going to expect from TNC. That mid DK, safe lane morph. Over on EHOME, what have we got? We've got HYM rolling around, quite literally, on the Spirit. Why? Playing support Ogre. Old Chicken on Mirana. Faith Bian, the off-lane brew. Definitely one to watch. We've seen Faith Bian have some very good games recently. And CTY on the anti-mage. Let's see how anti-mage does. TNC can keep up the pressure and aggression enough. These two cores, Raven. See how much of an easy lane he gets, or how much of an issue Faith Bian's going to be down bottom. And that one-on-one.
30 seconds.
Trading plays. Trading hits. CTY not wanting to put a point into the mana burn yet because he's worried about needing to have the blink. At the day, Sam H actually getting more damage done than he takes himself. TNC will take control of the room, but Old Chicken is hiding in the tree line. They're looking to fight. The Chilling Touch though on TNC Arrow does connect onto Cuckoo. Chilling Touch damage, keeping EHOME at bay. They will be able to make the space. They'll grab one rune. They'll grab 2 runes. And they will be able to grab 3 runes. So TNC able to claim 3 of the bounty runes to start with. As EHOME unable to push TNC off that rune spot. And bottom. Faith. Already give it a bit of a rundown to Raven. Forces the morph back. Playing Cuckoo. It will be able to get into lane, but did take quite a beating from the chase down of HYM's Spirit. Top lane Sam H will have to deal with both CTY and Y. And Tim's, for now, positioning himself down bottom, trying to just secure the lane control that Raven requires to get his CS. It's going to be a little bit of an issue with the Drunken Haze. There's other methods to CS, and also with, especially with 3 heroes down here, they do have that early killing potential onto the brew once they all have a couple of levels. So a bit of a rundown onto Sam. Gonna have to roll in from HYM as well. Won't be enough to kill him. Just enough to beat him back, but he's prepared for this. He's got the regen, 2 tangos and a salve ready to go for this lane. Drunken Haze. Again. Miss, 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 miss. We'll be able to wait for a minute and get some hits in after the debuff wears out. It's mid lane CS, 7-for-1, 8-for-1, 7-for-1. Pretty much dead even between these two. Damage being zoned quite heavily out though, struggling to get a lot of the experience. And say to be said for Faith, he's got level 2. We'll back off, pick up the bounty rune from that half of the map. Sam getting himself stuck in again, nice and close to the creeps. And CTY is getting free farm on this AM, so the clock is unable to do too much with the Ogre standing there. Chase down bottom. Have their eyes onto Faith. Used the stun already before the cold feet had the chance to proc. Not quite enough control to take him down, but still forcing him out lane. Whereas, you know, obviously EHOME are getting space for their anti-mage. TNC are also getting space for Raven, who now with the brew being forced heavily back is having no creeps. Mid lane, HYM getting the connection onto Cuckoo. He's got 2 points in the Dragon's Blood. We'll turn around with a 3-man free fire. He's going to reduce the damage quite a bit. Is it enough though? He still has the 1 charges that he's holding on to. Will pop them. An extra leap forward. Cuckoo still alive for now. Duking it around the tree line. Will finally fall. As EHOME do get the first blood. Why? On the retreat. Old Chicken already salving up. Why is going to look to deny himself to the Ancients. And will get himself out of there. Tim's looking for the setup for the stun. Ideally closing the gap so they can get the cold feet and the stun off. And then there's a chance of really locking him down, but HYM is still going to be able to roll out. So EHOME get the first blood and will be able to get up without losing anything. Well, we saw that once there's a few more levels in the Dragon's Blood on DK, Cuckoo is going to be very hard to take down. And yeah, once the breed fires also up as well, it's going to be scary to dive in like that. But these early levels is what EHOME has to do. They have to put pressure on him early. Brew just comes in, throws out the haze. This time doesn't look like a too much for an issue. Raven doesn't miss any CS because of it. In fact, Tims, he is the one in trouble. Why has appeared on this bottom lane? Tims does still have 2 stuns to work with. They will split up to make sure he can't hit anything, and in fact, he doesn't. The stun is whiffed, goes down the center of the board, doesn't catch onto any. Raven will back away. Mid lane, Cuckoo back in onto Old Chicken, 19 for 3, 16 for 2. Cuckoo actually having the slight lead in CS in this mid lane matchup. As EHOME positioning 3 of their heroes down bottom. Quick TP up towards the top from Tims. Like he wants to join forces with Sam. Maybe see if they can put some pressure onto the anti-mage now that they know that the supports have moved down to bottom. Can get anything onto HY and to CTY. 1 point in the spell shield. Let's have that blink. Very hard for them to get the chain stun down, really. And they can go for some harass on him, but they're not getting the kill, especially if stuns are going to miss. Bottom lane, be where Faith Beyond is trying to move in. Cold Feet is going to proc on him as 1437 goes straight for the TP out underneath his nose. He gets away from it. HYM comes through. Raven will have the waveform back up in a second and should be able to create the distance to keep himself safe. EHOME do not want to dive into the tower. Raven will survive. 1437 gets out. And they're sitting in this lane. They won't be able to kill him, but at least they can try and stop CTY from getting some of the CS. But it's going to be hard. CTY's had a very strong opening. 33 for 20. Pretty much free farm anti-mage for the opening 5 minutes as it's been. Cuckoo. Heading on to level 6. There's a rotation coming in from HYM and Y as they look towards him. Straight in. Onto Cuckoo. Get the kickback. They have the damage. Y's got the slow. Fire blast held onto. Oh, the arrow, it misses. Oh dear. With that, Cuckoo pots the 1, pots the brief fire. He's going to live. He gets himself out of there. So it seems to be a game of missed stuns. Maybe both teams get a bit lag. Everything's off the mark today. And bottom, 1437 came over. He got the bounty rune. Probably going to pay with his life. Raven looking to try and find something in return. We'll go forward onto HYM. Just get the kill trade. Tims, he's got the stun. Whoa, I thought he was going to miss that. He does hit it this time round, but it doesn't matter. They still don't quite have enough damage to burst down the Ogre.
Top tower is under attack.
It was close. It was on the edge, that.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
TNC do get themselves a kill on the board. Space there for Cuckoo. Whilst the Mirana heads down bottom. Let's get a bit of a tickle into the tower. Coming again. It's going to be the roll forward. Both the roll and the arrow miss. Up top, Sam H trying to force back CTY with the battery assault. Cuckoo's going to be fine here. Even has the backup of Tim's just in case Old Chicken gets a little too close. And Old Chicken's probably going to have to head back or something. He's out of region. Fairly low. Oh, okay, well, they'll fill up the bottle. There we go. Refuels his bottle. We're going to roll in. Let's get the kickback onto Cuckoo. Stun. That's HYM. Cuckoo getting fire blasted. Silence as well. Put the one charges to stun the Mirana. Cuckoo might get himself out of that. No. Leap forward from Old Chicken. He's looking for the kill. Another leap. This Dragon's Blood armor, it does a lot. It will still go down. Raven's looking for the cleanup. The leap's already been committed. Raven will find one kill. He's going to be able to find a second probably. No, he didn't get the attempt to try countdown. Yes, he does. He gets the kill. Raven able to make the response and clean up in the mid lane because of the time that Cuckoo sort of bought with the length it took to bring down the DK. Raven can get in and pick up a double kill. Pims. Stun. But that is that. Level 7. Raven. And, he will go for both of those runes. He's got good ward coverage, knows it's safe. So he knows it's safe. There's an ogre heading over. Can Raven solo this? He probably can if he... Yeah, with full morph. He's got it. Easy kill for the Raven Morphling. As he gets both bounty runes and a kill as well. We'll head over to the net worth, see how this is affecting things. As you can see, Raven, no surprise at all with those kills. He is right at the top. He's getting chased down now by Old Chicken. But Raven, he's going to turn. With a waveform and a nuke, Old Chicken has to be careful. There is definite kill potential from Raven at this stage, as we've seen a few times now. The power of Morphling. The stun. They do have hookshot. Oh, is he going to go for it? Sam H! He finds him in the trees, and he's going to do it. Blink's not going to be back up in time. Or maybe with the stick charges. Oh, Tim's has got a stun. Oh, it doesn't quite catch CTY. The CTY continues to chase. It was an admirable attempt from Sam H. But that TP in from Faith will put an end to Sam H's shenanigans. Oh, unless... No, he's dead. The slap comes through from Faith. And the clock will fall. Nice try, though. Nice try, though, indeed, for the clock. Mid lane. Tower is down. Cuckoo continues to shove the wave in. And Izzy's about 900 ahead of Old Chicken and his Mirana. Things out. The Morph Raven. Perseverance on his way through the Lincolns. Look towards C2I again. They're going to try again, but this time there is no hook shot, so they cannot chase the gap. Things will go and he'll claim one of the bounty runes. He causes his life to be in some issues. Faith behind CT1, Old Chicken chase him, and he will be punished for going for the bounty rune still. Oh, take the rune, son! Oh, he denies it! Okay, if I can't have it, no one can, says 1437. And it cost him his life. So 2 deaths there from TNC as they attempt for the rune spots. Raven, by the looks of it, nearly bursting down HYM. But still has the potential to do so if HYM comes in close. Up top, Primal split has been popped. They'll look towards Sam H. This time the arrow does connect, and Sam H is down. Another kill for EHOME. This top lane starting to go a little bit crazy. TNC elsewhere, the cores are doing well. Cuckoo and Raven will without a doubt claim this tier 1 tower. Something that cannot be said for EHOME. Doesn't look like they'll be able to push in onto this. If TNC send people up here to hold, it's not as fast as a push. And indeed, yeah, Cuckoo's going to be sent up there. The TNC will maintain control of their top tier 1 tower.
Radiant's top tower.
Balancing up, Raven. Smoke movement from TNC is going to come out. Sam H. He has the hook shot. We'll see what he can try and find in terms of an angle. Heads up to the high ground. He will eyes onto Y. Oh, tries to go for the bigger one, but doesn't quite get the connection. And a bit of an awkward position. Backup's coming in for EHOME. They want to try and punish his clockwork for missing the hook shot. And with the arrow connecting, along with the boulder smash, They're going to have a good job of it as well. Ice Blast will fly over. Does connect onto 4. It's very pretty. Shame there was no follow-up for TNC. But EHOME get themselves the kill thereafter. More space for Raven down bottom once this happens. He's pushing onto the tier 2. And very close to having the money for that ultimate orb. CTY closing in on that Battle Fury. It's going to be a good timing for the Battle Fury on the air. Cuckoo, how's he doing on his build? Actually, he's going to go for the armlet. A little different to what we saw from Super earlier today. Super likes to go for the Shadow Blade first, but Cuckoo going to listen to the time and place for an armlet. It's a relatively good game. We've got 3 heroes that don't have damage over time. Got the Ogre and the Earth Spirit ult, so some good armlet toggling could play off very well in this fight. And as I say that, he changes it up. He has the money for it, so he goes for it. Just picks up the Blink as his first big item. So he has that catch. Moonlight Shadow popped by EHOME. So they'll look to try and get some sort of a catch. Tim's going for a TP outside the pit. Will get himself away. Both behind in the tree line. How long left on the Moonlight? Still a few seconds. They'll move forward. Cuckoo's pretty deep. Primal Splint is committed. They open up straight away onto the DK. They'll throw out the Ice Blast, but sending the AA up, he can't resend it. Cuckoo still finds the tower. Hour from Old Chicken. Catches on to Cuckoo. Cuckoo will go down. Sam H as well being taken. So EHOME, they're getting kills. It's interesting to see how this pans out because EHOME are consistently finding the kills. Raven is getting the farm though. He's still at the top net worth. But EHOME are ahead 12 for 4. I mean, it just goes to show you, EHOME are ahead 12 for 4, but the net worth difference is pretty much even because of how well TNC's cores are farming. Now, this could all change once the Battle Fury's out on AM, and it is now. So CTY is going to have a good job of getting himself back ahead. But we can expect AM to close that gap, you know, between him and Raven, unless Raven can really step it up and get lots of kills.
Take me.
Get Mirana, maybe able to get more as well. TNC chasing down Faith Bian, looking to close the gap. Cuckoo blinks in, finds the stun. Faith Bian's down as well. 2 quick kills for TNC as the team step it up.
'Tis mine.
See what TNC can get here as well. TNC smoking up immediately and then moving straight towards CTY. This would be the big kill if they can get the anti-mage, but CTY is going to play it very safe. Straight into the trees he goes, blinks out. He is away before TNC can get a touch onto him. CTY is out of there. Raven, Lincoln Sphere complete. Already getting a lot harder for EHOME to deal with in these fights. It's going to be very slippery. Cuckoo looking for a blink opening. They have this ward down. They see Old Chicken. They want to make this jump, surely. Yeah, straight in with the stun. Ice Blast and Refire to follow up, and he is going to pop. Falls below the threshold. HYM rolls in, gets caught out by the stun himself, and TNC claim themselves 2 kills. TNC closing the gap in kills as they are getting kill after kill now. The Blink Dagger on Cuckoo doing absolute work, and they've, as I say it, he jumps in again. Fabian will respond this time with the Primal Split. They've trapped White in the cogs. He'll go down. Cuckoo, can he get himself out of it? The Primal Split doing his best to chase him. CTY is also having a look in from the sidelines. They'll keep Cuckoo alive. Tims gets out of range of the Sentry Ward. Primal Split turns his attention towards Sam H. TP back in from the Mirana. TNC, they're doing a lot with that Cuckoo Blink Dagger. And again, look at this. Cuckoo, honestly, Cuckoo's Blink. That decision to just pick up the Blink as his first item has made so much happen for TNC. They will lose Sam H here by the looks of it. And the rest of them get away, but I've lost count of how many kills they've got because of that Blink Dagger on Dragonite at this stage. That Blink instant stun has done so much for TNC in these fights. Catching out EHOME time and time again. And Raven, of course, on the road, needs that E-Blade as soon as possible. CTY's farm, despite the last few fights, he's been keeping himself out of it. Yet to die.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
All about the farm game. Morphling versus AM.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
This AM at this stage does still get caught out by a stun. They can still take him down for sure. Some tasty ancients here for CTY. Swoop around coming in from Tims. Trying to get the info. There is a sentry down in this area, so Tims will have to be careful. Got eyes on CTY.
Is under attack.
Raven's going in for the tower. It is hard for them to make the play, but they're trying. They'll go in straight away with the stun. Do they have enough damage? It's going to be close. They do. TNC will get the big kill. They catch CTY. Again, the blink commitment from Cuckoo as he just goes in target to target, dodging the ignite. Honestly, this man and his blink dagger. Name a better anime duo. We've seen him do that. What was it? I can't remember the name of it. The Guayo or something, wasn't it? He's Guayoing all over this thing. Was that what it's called? Let's see what he's doing, Cuckoo. I bet he's doing that right now.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Oh, Cuckoo. I can't keep up with him. Has anyone been counting how many blink stun kills there have been? There's got to have been at least 7 in the matter of the last few minutes. Blink stun kill, blink stun kill. It just doesn't stop. They're back up to 13-13. TNC now maintaining a 4K gold lead. Raven. At this pace, he'll have his E-Blade sooner than later. And once again, Vanguard for Sam H. He does like to build this on his heroes. He loves getting this. Loves getting the Vanguard. DD on the brew. Cuckoo. Has he spent his money? I believe he has. What's he going for? Yeah, okay. So it goes back for the armlet still. A very scary Dragon Knight, as we've seen. And that was without the armlet. Now with the armlet, he can do a lot on his own. If he gets a blink stun, see what he can find. We are indeed heading around for that 20, well, so probably 21 minute E-Blade Lincoln Sphere on the Morphling, which is also very scary. The TNC are hitting their timings. Tims. That old chicken. Oh, I'm just going to watch Cuckoo, see who he gets the jump on. Tims. Up around. CTY's already TP'd out of this. He's headed straight up to top. Actually, Y. Ooh! TP'd out as well. Stun, not quite there. We'll have the cover of Moonlight Shadow. 14:37. Oh, he's going to pay for that. Walks into the midst of them all as they will catch him with surprise off the back of the Moonlight. But Cuckoo's there with a response. Jumps in. Good reaction from HYM. Gets the boulder smash out onto him. Holds him back. Will be enough to get old chicken out of there. They turn towards trying to chop through these Primal Split during the ult. Oh, Cuckoo. He gets the lock. He jumps over it. Finds old chicken. Isn't quite enough damage. They have the shrine. Old chicken trying to get out of there. He will escape. Y will be left. So EHOME at the least will be able to save the Mirana. But as we're seeing, it's very scary for them. And that was a fight without the Raven E-Blade.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
TTY just finding every bit of inch of the map he can to farm whilst all this chaos goes on. He's eyeing up Cuckoo. Cuckoo could be a potential target. Cuckoo. Oh, he's in trouble. But the one charges. TPs are coming through. I say he's in trouble. I forget the fact that this man's got about 27 armor. He's not in trouble at all. And in fact, EHOME, they're the ones in trouble. Faith Bian just gets blown up. TNC are there with the TPs to back up Cuckoo. And yeah, with the armlet and the armor that he has from the passive, you ain't killing this DK. Oh, sorry, lads, I missed that one. Raven gets a solo kill. And I believe that was indeed the Ethereal Blade reveal. As Raven is just popping fools now. Just bam! To the pit they go. I don't know if EHOME can contest this. They don't have Bruce Split and they don't have Mirana for 20 seconds. And just keeping eyes on the area around it and they're forcing EHOME back. They cannot get a look in onto this pit. Easy rush for TNC. Raven will claim it. Arcane Rune there ready to play around with as well. They'll head back into the pit, go for the smoke play. Actually taking the Arcane on Cuckoo. That makes sense. They want to make sure that they have maximum uptime and availability of the Elder Dragon form. With the smoke, they head to bottom. The Elder Dragon form, whilst he has that Arcane. And he closed the gap and move out and escape, retreating under the cover of Moonlight Shadow. Cuckoo's ready to head in onto mid. They're ready to push and shove this one forward. In they go. Arrow comes through. Cuckoo dodges it quick with a blink. Chances there onto Raven. Should be a little careful, but of course does have that Aegis. Back in he goes. There's 23 minutes in. TNC looking to claim the tier 3 tower, and they'll get it. Tower down. TNC maintain their lead. C2Y
Dire's bottom shrine
actually going for BKB this game, realizing that the pace that TNC is stepping it up, the AM has to turn up to the fight. BKB he will be able to, but still his potential limited. If he messes up with that BKB and doesn't get it off in time, one quick blink stun from Cuckoo could set up more than enough chance for the team to blow up that AM still. So as we've seen with the pace that TNC are playing, Raven is keeping up with this AM and his Battle Fury. Got the connection. They found him. Ooh, Manta dodges out, but no, the Ice Blast. It's not going to be enough. He will survive. It was. Oh no, it won't. He didn't survive. That must have been just on the edge. That really must have. Because he could have popped the BKB and stopped some of the instances ticking him down. But he didn't. I think this... What? We didn't think it was enough. He didn't think it was enough. And now, off the back of that, TNC are just steamrolling into the base. There's no AM for 50 seconds. He went full in on the BKB.
Dire's middle barracks.
Oh, boy. I might be GG. I think TNC might have just done it like that. He should have popped the BKB. I told you. I said he's going to get a BKB. If he doesn't pop it, it's not going to do nothing. Funnily enough. Now EHOME trying to commit, trying to fight here. The Raven jumps forward, looks to blow up the Mirana, turns his attention towards the Ogre Magi. Easy double kill for the Morphling, and they'll just kill this brew through the Primal Split. No, okay, he does get the chance to live again. But the Moonlight Shadow is about to wear off. He does blink off. But that's another tier 3 down. Sam H has got his eyes onto Faith. Triple kill for Raven as he blows up another with the shotgun. And this is, it has to be game over. I don't know how, but EHOME can recover from that. What does CTY do? They've just lost 2 sets of racks. And that's why we see Morphling banned quite a lot. It can delete heroes on what, like a very, very low cooldown. Oh, and he did not pop the BKB. Oh, he popped the BKB. He did pop the BKB as he died. So he used it. The team can't flame him for not using it. Oh dear. GG, well played. It's cool. TNC. I'll tell you what, guys.